Hey everybody, this is Jim with the Friday video, and I'm not out. I'm in the house, in my house, because I've been sick most of this week. Fortunately, I don't have COVID, but we've had some people with COVID and a lot of sickness going around. So please take care of yourselves. Make sure you wash your hands real good and do all those precautionary things. We don't want anybody sick. But unfortunately, happened to me. So I've been working from home. My throat's a little raspy right now, but I think I'm getting better. So I wanted to mention a number of things to you because I'm not able to interview any employees, but I'm going to give a shout out to somebody in just a few minutes for a great feedback we got from an outside person. So how are we doing in retail? It's always a good question that people ask. And I would say, particularly given the poor weather we've had recently, we're doing well. We are seeing an increase in three things. I wanted to mention them to you. The number of transactions are up. That means more people coming through. The number of items sold, so each person is buying a greater number of things, and the average transaction value is going up. So those are three things that we use to kind of measure how are we doing in the sales side. On the donation side, not surprisingly, things are a little slow. So that makes it doubly important. Those of us that deal with donors at the donor door or at the attended donation centers, make sure that you're greeting and thanking, and that's the kind of thing that triggers people to tell others to donate, and it makes them want to come back as well. Updates on a couple of our cities outside the metro. Ada is doing great. We've got a partnership that we're putting together with the Chickasaw tribe down there where they're going to pay for some of their folks to come over and do production for us. So we're going to make space for that. We're still finalizing those plans, but we're looking forward to that. And I think that will help not just the Ada store, but other stores as well with increased production. We also had our first job placement with the Ada Hub. You know, we have an employment service center in Ada. It's there to help people put resumes together, find jobs. You know, our mission is helping people overcome challenges to employment, all kinds of people, all kinds of challenges. And we did that this week and made our first job placement with someone. So had a great job down there in Ada. Thank you so much for the work you guys are doing, both in the store and in the Employment Services Hub. In Weatherford, which is out west, we've been trying to get that store open for a while. We're making some progress. It's taken longer than we wanted it to, just kind of back and forth with the landlord on the contracts and that sort of thing. But in April or May, we're going to open a store in Weatherford, and we'll also have some employment services that we'll place out there. That's an area that our Goodwill has really never touched. No other Goodwill has either. And so we'll be introducing Goodwill in its whole picture to the folks in Western Oklahoma, and we're going to start that effort in Weatherford. So that's great. One last thing before I give the shout out. I've announced, that I'm going to be leaving in June of this year. So I still got 5 months. Don't scoop me out the door yet. But sometimes people get a little nervous when there's a leadership transition. And I just want to assure you, we have a terrific leadership team. Our vice presidents, our directors, our managers, I think are doing great work, and they're strong and reliable and developing. And so there is no reason whatsoever to be concerned about the transition. The board is getting all kinds of input about what the characteristics of the next CEO should be. And I think we will make, I say we, it's not really my decision, but the board will make an excellent decision. And, I'm going to contribute my 2 cents to the board, let them know what I think are the characteristics that are needed in the next CEO. And other folks on staff have also weighed in on that. So don't be concerned about that. If you have questions, reach out to either your supervisor, or you can contact me if something is concerning to you, but don't, it's nothing to be worried about. This organization is doing great, and it's going to do great out into the future. All right, the shout out that I want to talk to you about is to Althea. She's one of our custodians, and I want to pull up an email I got this week. Let me see if I can find it here. Here it is. Okay, so someone wrote to Melissa Ritchie, our Vice President of Community Engagement, the following message. It goes this way. It comes from a client of our contract services folks. We have a Goodwill custodian at the place where I work, and we absolutely love her, Althea Donna. You may know who she is. I call her the mother hen. She doesn't just maintain our building, she takes care of us, and she loves what she does. This past year, Althea was the custodial employee of the year, and that's the reason why. You know, she not only does her job, but she engages with people, and I think that's the key. Whatever position you're in across the organization, engaging with people. The way I've kind of boiled it down is smile, greet, help. So as you approach somebody, whether it's a customer, a donor, somebody who's a co-employee, smile at them. And you may need a little practice. Some of us don't maybe have a natural smile, or we don't think about smiling because of the way we grew up, but practice smiling, greeting them. Hey, how you doing? Or whatever the appropriate greeting is. And then, do they need any help? If it's a donor, help them carry the stuff in. If it's a customer, help them find what they're looking for. If it's a co-employee, help them lift something heavy. But smile, greet, help, I think is a great little catchphrase for us to remember. That's how to be a great employee for Goodwill. Smile at people, greet them, and then help them. So hopefully by next week, hopefully by the weekend, I'll be in better shape and I'll be healed, and I won't have this sickness creeping around me, and I'll be back in action, coming somewhere near you. So thanks a lot for all your hard work. I appreciate you, and God bless.